Hey guys, before the video begins, I just want to show you guys the tools you guys need that made this job easier. The first tool I'll recommend buying is this wire stripper. I got it at Harbor Freight. It's really good. It was around $6. Another tool you're gonna need is the lighter. You see that? $4.20. You're gonna need a lighter for the heat shrink, so get one of those. Some scissors to cut the electrical tape. So scissors, some electrical tape, you could buy it at Harbor Freight. Some dikes, they could be small. Just use them for like cutting some wires. And then the Honda shoehorn, I already have it installed, but just the part number if you guys need it. I don't know how my camera angle is at, but hopefully that's good. Let me see if you like this. So yeah, there you go. Get that shoehorn. Get a screwdriver, Phillips head. That's all you need. Buy yourself a set of these electrical connectors. This one came with a little crimper, but you don't need that one. That one sucks. You could buy the one without it, it's cheaper. So get this one, you really need this one. And then get yourself some heat shrink. So that's all the tools you're gonna need for this video. And yeah, some wire, you need some wire too. So get yourself some wire from like your basement, or if you work at a shop, just go grab some wire connectors and cut them off. And that's all you need, guys. So let's get started. Welcome back, guys. It's Exodus again, and we are in the Del Sol today. Today we are going to be figuring out my horn situation. I just installed this aftermarket steering wheel from Bull Boost, and I can't get my horn to work. So I'm not using a quick release, I'm just using a regular steering wheel with the short hub. And today we're going to be figuring out how to wire that on a 93 Del Sol. So the first step, hopefully the camera angle is good. First step, I assume you already put in your steering wheel and your hub. If you haven't, there's a couple videos on how to do that. It's pretty easy on these cars. Just a 19 millimeter, a couple bolts, and then remove your airbag, of course. So once you've done this part, the first step you want to do you want to get these plastic covers off. The first one is easy to get off. You just pull it from the top and it should come off. It's kind of, there you go. Oops, hopefully I didn't break anything. So yeah, that's the first cover. And then you want to get a Phillips head. There's 3 bolts that hold the bottom cover in. First 2 are right here. Okay. Oh, that one fell. Okay, so make sure you don't drop your bolts, guys. I'm gonna put my seat back a little bit. All right, got my first bolt, and then my second bolt is gonna be right here. Wow, hate these type of wrenches. I mean screwdrivers. Okay, got my second bolt right here. Pretty simple. And you pull this down, take this off like that. Put that to the side. Now the first step you want to do is make sure you get a horn shoe from Honda. They're like $6, and you want to connect it via right here. Let me see if I can get that. There you go. Right there. So I put a screw in right there, and it's making contact with my steering hub. And then there's a female end that had on the shoehorn. So you want to make a wire that's gonna fit the female end, so you're gonna have a male end to the female end. So I was trying to do it yesterday and it wasn't working for some reason, so I think it's the wire that's bad. So if your car is a 93, I'm pretty sure it has an SRS system. So of course you gotta disconnect the clock spring. I already disconnected the clock spring, and there's this big yellow wire. The yellow wire is located right here underneath the dash, and you have 6 pins. Let me see if I can get it straight. Okay, look, like this, it says 1 through 6. You're gonna go into number 6. That's your horn. That's your horn wire. This is the only way I know how to do it, unless there's another way how to figure that out. But because there's a fucking mess right here, I don't know, the previous owner probably messed with this thing. So the horn wire, that's the wire that we're gonna tap into right here, and then we're gonna run it straight, all the way straight to the shoe horn. Shoe horn is gonna make contact, and then this right here, it already came with the hub, so then you just plug in your button and it should make the sound. So I'm gonna get that straightened out for you guys, and I'll show you guys when I'm done. When you're doing this, you gotta make sure you know which button is your power and ground. So for my car, the Bulbous horn, it was actually this one right here. So this is my ground and this is my power, so you got to make sure you connect them the right way, because then if you got them swapped over, you're not gonna be able to press it, it's not gonna work. So that was the problem I was having yesterday when I was at the shop. I hooked it up right, but for some reason I had this backwards and I was tripping. I was like, oh my god, I think something's wrong. So I just backtracked myself, and then I figured out, I made this little contraction, male end right here, some wire, and then I put some heat shrink. I crimped it a little bit, and then this part I just grabbed a piece of metal. Let me show you how I did it. So I bought these from Harbor Freight, like $10. This is perfect. It comes with a bunch of them. Let's see. It comes with a bunch of them, and then you have this one that's like this one right here. Oh wait, no, grabbed the wrong one. This one right here. So what you basically do, you take this plastic off, because it's kind of hard to crimp with this hard plastic. You take that off, and then you press these in with some pliers. I don't have any pliers right now, but it's really easy. You just press them in, and then it makes it a little bit more like this, more squished, and then that makes it more snug into the connector number 6. So yeah, once you have this, you just make this type of wire, and then this should work. I just tested it out right now. So get you guys one of these, and get yourself some heat shrink as well when you're at the store. It's really helpful. So okay guys, so I'm about to put in this wire connector to number 6. You're gonna probably need some electrical tape, so I'm gonna grab some of that real quick. Electrical tape, and then the wire. God damn, this thing is annoying. So this is gonna be a little hard too. Alright guys, so if you have an SRS system like this Honda Del Sol 1993, you're gonna have problems trying to get a wire into the pin that I was talking about. So instead, what I did, and you guys could do this too, so there's this cover right here that's covering up these wires, this piece of plastic right here, so basically you want to crack it open. It's not gonna damage the wires, it's just a piece of plastic. I don't know why they put it there, just to protect the wires. So once you do that, it's gonna be way easier to splice into one of these wires instead of doing it through the connector, because I was trying to do it through the connector and it kept falling out, so I figured I'm just gonna cut the wire, splice it, and then run it through the horn. So this is how it's gonna look once you take that cover off, so you get all the wires exposed, and it's way easier like this. You have more room and it's better. So depending on your car, my car pin is number 6. So let me see if I could see that. I don't have a light right now with me, guys, sorry. I'll grab it right now. But if you could see that right there, pin number 6 is the top, all the way to the right. So that's my horn wire. So I'm gonna cut that, and then I'm gonna splice a wire going all the way to the top to my shoehorn. And I also added a bit of electrical tape around this area so it doesn't make contact with the metal ignition switch, so it won't cause it to just go off by itself. So I recommend you guys do that. Sorry, this video is like kind of hard. I've never really done any wiring like this before. But yeah, guys, that's what I got right now. So I assume you guys already have this on. There's a couple of videos on how to do that. You have your shoehorn connected to the hub. Buy the shoehorn. Honda is like $7. It's a OEM part too. So this is the button, shoehorn, and now we got the wire. So make sure you guys cut the right wire though. So I'll be back when I do that. Alright guys, I got my wire. I cut it. I got my light now too. So this is the wire. I cut it out. Don't cut it too much, because then you have to go deeper and deeper, but it's okay. So this is just enough for the wire to be spliced into, and I highly recommend you buy one of these. I got these at Harbor Freight. It's really good. It cuts any wire super easily. These wires are really hard, so you want to get something that cuts it really nice and smooth. So yeah, these are really good. Harbor Freight, like $6, $7. So I'm gonna splice into this wire right now, and I'll see you guys when I'm done. All right guys, let's see if we could do this. So okay, we're gonna twist these wires together. Okay, hopefully you can see that. We're gonna put them together kind of like that. I don't really know how to do this, but I figure you just do like this. Twist them, maybe. Hold on, I have something there. Something there. So I got something a little bit better. I got these solder wire connectors. You basically you solder it by heating it up. So you want to put this one right here. I got the Harbor Freight as well. Sorry, I can't get it in. So, okay, come on. Okay, got it in here now. It's a little difficult, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys do it. Now your other wire is stuck in there. So now they're really connected. Now they're gonna be really connected. Hold that for a second. We're gonna get my lighter. Okay. I'm gonna be very careful. You don't mess with any other wire. So go really slow, you guys. Heat it up. Let it go for a bit. Heat it up again. Let it go. I'm not a electrician, guys, so if I'm doing this wrong, let me know in the comments. So you really want to make sure you get that connection tight, tight, tight. Oh, shit, it failed, man. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Ah, fuck, man. Should I just do like this? No, it didn't work. Okay, guys, I don't even know what part this is. I'm gonna make this video short. After a couple failed attempts of splicing, because my electrical skills are pretty bad, get yourself one of these female connectors, and then take off the plastic, like I said before, because you don't need that hard ass plastic. And then you're gonna have a metal piece, and then you're gonna connect the wire, and then you're gonna crimp it and then put some heat shrink. So that's on there now. So then also it'll be easier in the future if you want to swap it out. If your wire goes bad, you could just do a quick release. So this is really good. So yeah, use this, crimp it, heat shrink, and you're straight. Look how solid that is. And then get a male connector and connect that one to your wire. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm upside down right now. Let me get up real quick. It's a nice ass day to work on the Del Sol. So this is my wire. So I'm gonna do a male and male connector. So this is what I'm working with, 2 male connectors, and then that one's a female, that's a female. So when they're connected, it should all work together, man. Hopefully it does. I'm fucking tired. Alright, guys. I just finished up making the connector. So I got 2 male ends, and I also put some electrical tape on this piece of metal. I mean this female end. And this is gonna be I'm gonna connect it right now. Just like that. It's a little hard because these are brand new pieces, and I will put more. Make sure you put some more electrical tape over that. God, I'm breaking my back doing this video. Oh, I found a screw I was missing the other day. Okay, let's see. Get some tape, electrical tape. Harbor Freight, $1. So you want to put it right there. Make sure it's nice and snug, so it doesn't make any contact with any metal. Make sure that's good. Alright. Fucking serious. Alright guys, part 2, because the other piece fell off. Make sure you have your wire tugged up already, because the weight of the tape is gonna make the connector bit fall out. And I had to rewire it again. Not too hard. So make sure it's good. Okay, that's good now. Got your wire up here, and then we're gonna connect it right over there. Man, I'm fucking thirsty. It's hot today. Hopefully I get to finish this up and drink some water. So I'm gonna connect it real quick, and then I'll show you guys the end results. Okay guys, I'm connecting it right now. Okay, it's connected now. Horn, moment of truth. It works. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Got the horn to work. Everything is good. Alright guys, so that's how you do it, guys. This was for the Honda Del Sol with the airbag SRS. So if you're ever having trouble, this is how you do it. This method, I found it to be the easiest way. Like this, you're not gonna have any wires being loose or anything touching contact. So this is like my way of doing it, I guess. I've seen a lot of videos. They're all pretty helpful, but for me, I have the regular hub and the one with this. If you have these 2 wires, this is what's gonna help you. But yeah guys, it works now. It's really cool. I'm finally glad I'm getting the Del Sol build. And last step is just put everything back together. My button is alright guys, I got everything back together. Put the cover on, put this on, and it still works. So mission successful. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I would appreciate that, and stay tuned for more videos, guys.